Hey everyone, today's video is a super exciting video because I get to share with you guys the new holiday launch from Sigma Beauty. This launch consists of a palette and also 4 liquid lipsticks, and it will launch on the 3rd of October. So the palette is called Crème De Couture. So the packaging is so pretty. It's like a swirly kind of pastel-y color, and you can see how the writing is like a gold tone. I'm literally obsessed with it. It's so pretty. And then when you open it up, all the shades inside are like life. Seriously, I swear this palette was made for people to be uncomfortable and to also work outside their comfort zone. Like, look how bright all these colors are. So in this tutorial I used all of the second row. This is the look I came up with, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So these shadows here are very blendable and they're easy to work with. My eyes were really sensitive throughout the video and they kept watering. I don't know, like my eyes today are just like off the planet. So yeah, I did find it hard to kind of keep the shadow on the inner and outer corner of my eye, but that's totally my fault. It's not the palette's fault. So this palette will retail for $39 US. I do have a discount code with Sigma. It's Jordan. I will leave it down below and pop it up on the screen for you guys. That will save you 10%. If you don't want to use mine, then go and use someone else's, because like I say in every video, like, why wouldn't you want a discount? Also, this palette has the best mirror. Like, look at this, and the packaging is like really high quality, and like the mirror, like, you know, you can kind of get them cheap palettes sometimes that you can tell are just like really not so good quality. Like, this one is such good quality, and I love how they've put the mirror in. I really can't wait to play around with this palette more and use some of the really bright and vivid colors. So they are releasing, as well as the palette, 4 new liquid lipsticks. I'm so excited about these. I am wearing the most neutral tone today just because the other colors kind of didn't go with the eyes, and they're super lightweight on the lips. They don't transfer and you can barely tell that you have them on, literally. So these liquid lipsticks are going to be sold for $15 each US, which I think is really reasonable. I absolutely love the packaging of these. They're just like really simple and sleek, and they have the Sigma logo on the front. I am going to do a couple of swatches. So the first one that I'm going to swatch for you guys is the shade Nude, and it's the most neutral shade in the launch. It is that mauve tone that I'm wearing on my lips in the video. So the liquid lipsticks just come with a standard doe foot applicator. It's so easy to apply and you can really carve out your lip shape. So the next shade that I'm going to swatch for you guys is called Foxglove, and it's like this beautiful bright blackberry shade. It's so pretty. It's almost like a dark purpley shade. I'm obsessed with it, and I think this with like a nice thick black liner would look like super pretty. So the next shade that we are swatching is called PEACH-TINI, and it's such a beautiful like watermelon pink shade. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I cannot wait to wear this in the summer. I think it's gonna look so good. And then the last liquid lipstick that we are swatching is called Top That, and it's almost like this neon blue pinky shade. It's so pretty. It's so Barbie, and I cannot wait to wear this. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. So I've got my base on, my brows, and all we're gonna do in this tutorial is the eyes and the lips. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is this yellow shade, which is called Meyer Lemon, and I'm going to take that on my E40 blending brush, and I'm pretty much just going to run this through the crease area and blow it out on the outer corners of the eyes and really make sure that everything's nice and blended. So the next shade that I'm going to use is Ginger Pumpkin, which is that beautiful orange shade, and I'm picking that up on my blending E25 brush by Sigma, and I'm going to place this directly in the crease, making sure that I take it from the inner corner to the outer corner and really buff out that color. So I was originally thinking that I was going to do a cut crease, but I think today that I'm going to do a halo eye. They don't really suit my eye shape, but I literally have not done one in forever. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take that same shade, which is that bright orange shade, and I'm just going to pack it right into that outer corner there and also in that inner corner there. I'm just going to go back in with that yellow shade and just smoke that underneath the lower lash line. Then I'm also going to just pick up that orange shade again on that same E25 blending brush. So I'm just going to run that from the outer corner of the lower lash line to the inner corner of the lower lash line, making sure that I really blend it out so there's no harsh lines and so that it's nice and smoky. So now I'm going to go in with this brown shade. It's called Cafe Au Lait, and I'm going to use that on my E47 E7 Crease Shader Brush by Sigma. I'm really going to focus this color in the outer corner of the eye and also the inner corner of the eye, just so we can get that nice halo effect. I'm using a smaller brush because I really want to control this color and I really want to control the placement. So I'm just going to go back in with the E25 blending brush and I'm just going to really lightly blend out the edges of that brown shade that we placed down. Now I'm just going to pick up a different brush. This one is the E25 eye shading brush by Sigma, which is a flat packing shader brush. I'm going to dip into that dark shade that we just used and I'm going to smoke that closest to the lower lash line. I'm not sure if you guys can notice, but my eyes are like super sensitive today and the color of the shadows are kind of catching on the inner and the outer corner. So I don't think that's like the shadows or the palette's fault. It's just my eyes. They're really sensitive and they are a little bit watery today and I can feel that they're going to start to sting soon. So I really hope that doesn't affect this look or this video. So I'm just going to go in now with a little bit of concealer and pop it on the center of both eyes. And I'm just going to blend out the edges and then pop some shadow on top. So we're just going to use the concealer as a base for the new eyeshadow that's going to go on the top. Now because I do have hooded eyes, I always make sure that when I'm doing like cut creases or halo eyes that I look straight ahead and then I let that concealer transfer. If you guys can see how the concealer transfers, and then that's how I know where to stop with the concealer. And then I'm just going to use the E56 lid shader brush to kind of blend out those edges of the concealer. Then I'm just going to go back in to that yellow shade and pretty much just place it straight on top of the concealer and really packing on that color so it's nice and bright and vivid. And the next shade that I'm going to go in with today is called Blueberry Cream, which is that bright blue shade. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm going to put it in the inner corners of the eyes. And the brush that I'm using is the Sigma E21 smudge brush. So what I'm going to do now is jump off camera. I'm going to put some lashes on and just some mascara and then we'll be back to do the lips. So for lipstick, I'm thinking I'm going to do the most neutral, like nudish shade because my eyes are so like full on. And these are the 4 shades that are launching and they're so pretty. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this bottom one, which is called New Mod, and that's like the more neutral kind of pinky shade. So this is the finished look. I'm really happy how it turned out. It's something different, like with the inner corner pop of blue that I would like usually do. Don't forget that I will leave all the information that you guys need to know about the launch date, the prices down below in the description box. I will also leave all the individual brushes that I used in today's video down below, and I will have a link so you guys can just press that link and it will take you straight to the brush itself on the website. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to thumbs up if you did, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I would really appreciate that and I don't want you guys missing out on any of my further videos. So I guess I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye! I do have a handful of my collections. FO3 High Cheekbone Highlighter Brush, Tapered Blending E40 E25 by Sigma.